Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to day 1 of our 30 Days of Yoga Challenge, Empower Your Practice. If you looked at our yoga wheel video, that is also a day 1 video, and you were like, I don't have a yoga wheel or don't have one yet, this is the video for you. This is what's going to start off your practice, your challenge. So you are going to need a block today. If you don't have a block, a rolled up blanket, a small pillow, those will work as well. We're going to be opening the chest a little bit, so adding in those extra props can really help with that. This is completely suitable for beginners if you are just getting back to your practice, if you have enjoyed your holiday season and found that your movement practice has fallen by the wayside a little bit. We're going to get back on our movement practice. So be sure to stay to the end. I have a special invitation just for you so that you can join us on this transformative journey. Let's get to it. Starting off in a comfortable seat here, bring your hands to your shins. Close your eyes if that feels safe for you. And relax your shoulders away from your ears. Start to tune into your breath. On your inhale, really pulling against your shins, draw your chest forward, lift your chin. On your exhale, pull away from your shins, round your back, and tuck your chin. You can keep your eyes closed to this, or you can open them at any point. Inhale, lift the chest, spread through the collarbones. Exhale, pull away, spread through the shoulder blades, round the back. One more round like that. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, round. Coming back to a neutral spine. Taking this into a side bend, you can always add your block in here. Even if sitting on the ground is uncomfortable, you can sit on a block as well. So option here is to take the block out to that left-hand side. Inhale, sweep your right arm high. Exhale as you bend up and over to the left-hand side. If you don't need the block, you're welcome to take your hand or your forearm down to the ground. As you really extend from your right hip crease all the way through your right fingertips, noticing that stretch through that right side body. Using this top arm to sweep you forward, inhale, sweep all the way over to the other side. Left arm reaches high. Exhale as you bend. Again, you can switch the block to the opposite side as well. Pressing down through that left hip crease, stretching all the way through the left fingertips. Inhale takes you all the way back up. Making this a little bit more dynamic, starting left hand down. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale as you bend. Inhale, sweep that right hand forward, switch sides. This time on your exhale, switch back to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, switch sides to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, switch sides to the left. One more time, inhale. Exhale to the right. Inhale here. Use that top arm to lead you all the way back up to a comfortable seat. Come into tabletop. Adding on a little bit more activation here. If you have your block or a blanket, you're going to take it in between your thighs. So long ways in between your thighs. This gives you something to squeeze into and helps to really activate that deep core, those deep core muscles. Stacking your hands right under your shoulders, your knees under your hips, squeezing into your block here. A few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Don't let your block fall out. Exhale, press the ground away, squeeze into the block, tuck the chin, tuck the low belly, round the back. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round the back. Come back to a neutral spine. Slide your block out. Coming into a puppy dog variation, you are welcome to just extend the hands out and soften the chest just a little bit, getting a nice angle from the hips all the way to the fingertips. If you want to take this a little bit deeper, you're going to bring the forearms down to the mat. Walk your knees a little further back. And from there, send your chest towards your thighs. Your forehead might drop to the floor. Wherever you come to, taking a few deep breaths and really allowing your chest to sink. If at any point it's too much on the shoulders, you'll just back out of that pose a little bit, giving yourself more space. 2 more breaths here, wherever you came to. Next exhale, walk your hands back in, come to tabletop. Send your right leg forward for a low lunge. Keep 1 or both blocks handy if you have 2 blocks. You can absolutely do this with only 1 block. We're going to come to more of a squared off lunge here. So you're looking for a 90-90 in the knees. Once you're situated here, really pressing that front heel down and your back knee forward. Really activating through the legs here. Send your tailbone towards the floor to draw that low belly in. Inhale, arms reach high. Keeping the length through the spine, that low belly drawing in, lift through the chest. Maybe reach the hands back. Exhale, take the hands down to the blocks. Coming into half splits, straighten the front leg, still aiming to have your back knee stacked under your back hip. As you straighten the front leg, pulling the toes towards you. Hands slide back underneath the shoulders or just slightly in front of that. Inhale, send your chest forward, even if that front knee is bent a little bit. Exhale, bend through the hips, sending your chest towards your thigh. Couple breaths here as you draw that right thigh bone back. 2 more breaths. Exhale, bend the front knee. Coming into a twist, that left hand block on the inside, you can come to low or medium height. Inhale, sweep the right arm high, open the chest. So you're twisting towards your front leg. Exhale, take that right hand behind you, palm up towards the ceiling. Open the chest, slide that right hand back. Then drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Exhale, unwind the arms and switch feet. So your left foot steps forward, coming into that squared off lunge, keeping your blocks handy, lift your chest. Finding your base, your foundation first, pressing your front heel down into the mat, into the ground, as you press your back knee forward. Really firing up the legs here. Inhale, arms reach high. Send your tailbone towards the floor as you draw your low belly in. Keeping all of that inhale, lift the chest. You might reach the hands back. Exhale, take the hands down, coming into half splits. So as you shift the hips back, stacking your right hip over your right knee, pull your front toes towards you. Another deep breath in, send your chest forward. Exhale as you start to fold over that front leg. You can always bend this front knee here if you need to. Couple breaths here as you draw that left thigh bone back. Allow yourself to settle into this pose. Another deep breath in. And on your exhale, bend into the front knee, keeping your right hand on your right block. Any height of the block that's most suitable for your body. Next inhale, reach your left arm high. Open across the chest. Exhale, send that left hand back, palm up towards the ceiling and open even more. Slide that hand back. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Deep breath in. Exhale, unwind all the things. Come to tabletop. 2 more rounds of cat-cow here. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest, lift the chin. Exhale as you press the ground away and round, tuck the chin. 1 more inhale, lift and lengthen. And exhale, round. Come back to a neutral spine, walk your hands back, come up to knee stand. Moving towards gate pose, you might keep the blocks out in front of you. You may find you need them, you may not. Extend your left leg out to the side. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, left hand to left thigh. Reach through that right side body and bend up and over that left leg. As you stretch from your right knee all the way through your right fingertips, open through the chest a little bit more. Next inhale brings you back up to neutral. Exhale, switch sides. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling to start. Then on your inhale, that left hand comes up over the ear, palm down towards the ground. You might take your gaze to the ground, just depends on how it feels on your neck. And on your exhale, walk your hands out in front of you, either hands to floor or hands to blocks. Starting to stretch through this left inner thigh, sit the hips back towards the heels. And then inhale, take it forward, shift the hips forward. Exhale, shift the hips back towards the heel. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, come back to neutral. Lift the chest, switch sides. Right knee extends out. Inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, right hand down. Lengthen through that left side body and then bend up and over. Few breaths here, pressing down through that left knee as you reach through the left fingers. Inhale takes you back up. Exhale, left hand to the ground, right arm to the ceiling to start. Then on your next inhale, reach that arm up over the ear, palm down. You may take your gaze down towards the floor or up towards the ceiling, or anywhere in between. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Lead with the top arm. Inhale comes back up to neutral, and then hands to the blocks. Inhale, shift your hips forward. Exhale, shift your hips back towards your left heel. Inhale takes you forward. Exhale takes you back. You can always do this hands on the ground. One more like that. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Come back up to neutral. Lift the chest, draw the knee back in. Coming down to a seat. We're going to take our blocks behind us. So one block is going to be horizontal. Let's try that again. Vertical. The vertical block will go right in between your shoulder blades. Second block is going to be on the medium or highest height. Just depends on how big of a back bend you want. So less back bend is highest height, more back bend is medium height. This is going to come right under the back of your head. So this will support the skull. So as you sink back, start with knees bent up towards the ceiling and roll back onto that first block. Again, you want it to be right in between the shoulder blades. This should feel supported, not icky. If it feels icky, you might need to move. And then slide the second block to support your head. Make sure it's not on one edge or it'll rock. Make sure it's flat. From there, extend your hands down next to your sides. You might take the palms up, just depends on how that feels in your body. Allowing the chest to open. As you allow the chest to open, start to drop back into your breath. Maybe bring soles of the feet together as you let the knees fall open for butterfly or bound angle. We'll be here for a few breaths. Noticing as we embark on this new year, what's happening in your body, what opportunities await you. How is supporting your body, your mind on your mat also supporting your goals in your life? Reminding yourself, anytime you feel challenged working towards those goals this year, you always have your breath to come back to. This is your constant. When it feels hard to breathe, maybe we've worked ourselves up too much, maybe anxiety has crept in, reminding ourselves that it likely means we need to slow down. Take a deep breath in, fill up low belly, low ribs, upper ribs, all the way into the base of your throat. Open your mouth, exhale, let something go. If it feels okay in your body, take one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. Allowing yourself to feel the root of your being. Reminding yourself where creativity starts. How we can pursue those new opportunities. Trusting your intuition. And allowing your intentions for the month or the year ahead to guide you. Gently release the hands back down. Use the hands to guide the knees back together. Slowly roll off to one side and come up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow your foreheads towards your fingertips. Thank you so much for sharing your practice, your energy with myself and with the collective community. I hope that you enjoyed this first step along your 30-day journey. May you come back to your breath at any point in your life as you start to feel ungrounded, and remind yourself of this constant. I am so excited to have each of you on this 30-day journey with me. If you have not done so already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any days of the challenge. We will have 15-minute practices every day for the next 30 days. And if you go ahead and click the link in the description below, you can get your free daily planner that will have the entire challenge built out for you. And you can go ahead and mark your progress, as well as some other fun things that I included in that planner. So come back tomorrow for our day 2 of our Empower Your Practice Challenge.